jersey. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Jets taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Jets. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out, the last active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. A good start offensively, 15 yards on the game's initial play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Let's play there for Philly. 49 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Jackson. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know who's slapping each other on the back up in the booths right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 25 before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game of their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Reed. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. In motion right goes Reed. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 6. Now a toss right. This is Tomlinson. Oh, good move. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd and 5. Running right, here's Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They run on first down with Jackson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. On the give, here comes Jackson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. He'll drop this down to Jackson, and he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. That's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra.
And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
On play action, Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Now 2nd and 3.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They run again with Jackson. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Now it's Rodgers. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
He'll get this up to about the 44. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Now Roethlisberger. That one's complete to Tomlinson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
2nd down and 3.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. High throw, but he makes the catch. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Clark. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Sanders. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. And his kick is gone. And that will knot us up at 10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Rodgers going to throw. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brent.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away. Start for him.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They go again to Tomlinson. There he goes, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Rodgers. He's got Harrison left side complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This complete to Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On second down, this is Jackson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 67 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Rodgers now to throw. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Rodgers' throw pulled in by Gronkowski. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now a play fake. Rodgers. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Rodgers again now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Jackson going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
We're getting set up for what should be a great 4th quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the 3rd quarter.
Tucker now to add the point after. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd now for Rodgers. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a give, it's Jackson. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 1st down, Rodgers. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run with Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Rodgers. He gets this one to Johnson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. This is caught. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do.
Touchdown, Eagles! From 3 yards out. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Well,
That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I've thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. On the draw, this is Tomlinson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming, 4th and 3. He gets this complete to Diggs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here comes 2nd down.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. That's caught by Davis.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
By Diggs. Now 2nd and 4.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And his throw is incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Roethlisberger to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
On the carry, it's Jackson.
And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
And they take a knee. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And they'll indeed take a knee. Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Eagles, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss will drop